I never dreamed of living in Miami. I didn't even know where Miami was. I didn't think I'd live in a condo on the 33rd floor with views 360 degrees wrapped around building. I didn't even think of that stuff. Or I didn't think one day I'd have a jet, fly, I'd be able to fly private, or I'd have 5 companies that make a bunch of money. I never ever thought about that stuff. And I couldn't think about it because, one, I didn't have any role models that had done that kind of stuff. And number 2, the environment that I lived in, I was losing in. I was not doing well. I was using drugs. I had terrible friends. I had terrible advice. My dad had died, so I didn't have anybody to kind of mentor me and show me the way. Look, I don't even know if I'd listened to him if he was alive. And my life kept getting worse and worse and worse. And I had this little thing inside me said, hey man, I know I can do something. I know I can. You got to make a decision. If you have that little voice inside of you that says you can do more, you have to give attention to that voice. And you got to feed it with those that support that idea that you can do more. 25 years old, drug problem, broke, literally had more debt than I had money, had no money, so that was easy. Didn't have any direction, no guidance, no mentors, no connections, really no clue. I just had that one little thing was going on for me. You can do more, man. It haunted me constantly. So if you have that little thing, okay, and I know you do, listen to it right now. Listen, just listen. Does it say, hey, you could do a little more? My friend Lewis House says he had that voice. Damon John says, I had that voice. Ed Milet says, I had that voice. Okay, the Tim Story, Grant, I have that voice. I had it, I have it now. I can do more. I know you can do more. Elena, my wife, she's always had that voice in her. She wanted to be a star in Hollywood, right? So we all have dreams. You have dreams. And with those dreams come barriers, obstacles, difficulties, setbacks. That's gonna come. And if you could keep surrounding yourself with people that say, hey, the barriers are gonna win, the obstacles are gonna win, nobody really ever makes it, it's all bullshit, you don't need all that, just be grateful for what you have, settle for what you have, take whatever you got, then you're gonna quit and you're gonna give up, okay? I don't want you to give up. You might be the next superstar of this universe. You might be the next great example for other people what they do. If I could go back to my 20-year-old self, what I would tell my 20-year-old self is one thing: get your money right, son. Worry about the money. And now I know a lot of people think that this is not the thing people should be focused on. However, on this planet, if you don't get your money right, you're going to be worried all the time. You can't take care of your parents. You can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of your rent. You can't live in a nice place. You can't take care of your car. Get your money right, okay? Everybody that tells you that money ain't important, they're rich or they quit. They're rich already or they quit on it, okay? When I was 10 years old, I had more money than when I was 25. When I was 25, I had 17 years of education, 5 years, an accounting degree, 5 years. The more education I got, the less money I ended up with. But what I did have at 10 years old and still had when I was 25 was this urgent desire, this thing, this light inside of me that says, hey, I want money.